passed over to referee Tom Scarborough, showing Flash Morgan-Webster what he could win here. For the second time we've been to Milton Keynes here in IPW. That's what they're fighting for. Champions ready, challengers ready.
I'm always ready.
Tom Scarborough is ready. The bell has gone. And this championship contest is officially underway.
Nice try, you play.
Flash Morgan-Webster getting the best of this opening exchange. Oh, flipping senton, beautifully executed. Champion is on the back foot already in this contest. Oh, he's been telegraphed by the champion. Reversal. Modified guillotine choke. Champion's in trouble early here. Oh, Kip Sabian far too fresh, I think, to fall victim to that so soon. Oh, throws him to the outside here, right in front of me. Some of that training kicking in that he received at the hands of the Knight family. They're very much known for being a sort of rough and ready crowd, the Knights. And this is clearly that side of Kip Sabian, the champion, coming out in force. Flash Morgan-Webster, of course, again, as I've already said, has already been in a Z-Force Championship contest against Ryan Smile. Whoa! Huge drop kick. Springboarding from the top rope. Scarborough's there. 2.5. So Flash Morgan-Webster does have a pedigree when it comes to the Z-Force Championship and the contests he's had in the past. Well, they've pretty much led him to this exciting contest. They really have. They've led him all the way here to fight Kip Sabian here at Milton Keynes. Oh, through by Sabian! Cuts him down for clothesline. Middle of the ring has him. Only a 2. Flash Morgan-Webster's almost held gold here in IPW before. He almost became the All-England champion. He was beaten by champion at the time, Sammy Smooth, back at Super Show 1. It seems like a lifetime ago now, but it's about 2 years. So this is not his first title match here in IPW. And that experience completely can give you an edge in a contest. Kip Sabian, he now has quite a few title defences under his belt, so to speak. And that means he really is in form in comparison to Flash Morgan-Webster. Of course, this is not the only championship contest we have for you this evening. We've also got that huge Keith Lee Dave Mastiff match for the WWN title, which is actually going to be Keith Lee's first ever defence of that title. Wow, what a challenger to have for that, Dave Mastiff. Morgan-Webster in the corner. Floats over. Champion could be in trouble. No, he's not at all. Kicks the rope. Morgan is down. Precariously placed. Champion off the top takes the challenger down on drop kick straight to the back. Could have him. No, not quite on that exchange. Flash Morgan-Webster is giving him a slight bit of height and about 20 pounds to the Z-Force champion, Kip Sabian. Small margins. It doesn't sound like much. It seems like it's a pretty relevant thing to say, but those small margins, being slightly heavier, can make all the difference in contests like this. Flash Morgan-Webster with a bit of speed. You're going to see that out of both competitors. Definitely a part of their MO is the speed game. Oh, what a knee. That knee could have completely disorientated the champion, could be in trouble. And the man from a town called Malice with a moonsault takes the champion down, he's got that leg. Oh, didn't have much weight on him. Enabled Sabian to kick out at 2. If there'd have been a bit more weight on the shoulders, maybe we could have had a new Z-Force champion here. Back up on the shoulders, he's got him. Sabian manages to get out of it just enough to deliver that pump kick. Cool, but then he's got it back up in the air, he's got it back on the shoulders, drops him right on the knee. The champion is in serious trouble here. Legs hooked by Webster. No! Not quite on that exchange. Whew. That was 2 and some really large fractions for Flash Morgan Webster and Kip Sabian. Maybe about to kiss the Z-Force Championship goodbye. The crowd are getting behind Webster here in Milton Keynes at Unit 9. Could be just the edge he needs to take the title away from Sabian. Goes to the moonsault again and runs into a kick. The champion scattered on the second attempt. Picks him up, and just absolutely floors Webster. A German suplexes him on his head, and then a savage kick from the champion. Middle of the ring, Scarborough's there, not quite for the Z-Force champion. What an opening contest this truly is. We are hitting the ground running here in Bask in our glory, an IPW presentation. On the WWN, on the IWN, I do apologise. Sabian has the belt, Scarborough's trying to take it away from him. Good job he did. Oh, he went for a low blow, but he got countered. Oh, a headbutt by Morgan Webster. It could have backfired for Sabian here. No! Kip Sabian tried to use the title, that didn't work. Low blow didn't work, and it almost cost him the title. Morgan Webster trying to press the advantage. Trying to etch his name in the history books as only the 4th ever Z-Force champion. Both men in the precarious position up top. There's another one of his headbutts, and he fell. He fell from the top rope, and Webster's now on the top rope. Swanton, right on the back, surely has it here. No! You could hear, by the way, the crowd here in Milton Keynes were chanting along with that free count that they believed it was over as well, but it was not. And the man from a town called Malice is about to look for some serious malice. Couldn't quite lock it in. Oh, and Tom Scarborough almost got wiped out. Oh, not once, but twice. No! And Kip Sabian that time he did get a low blow. And he just absolutely drills the number 1 contender, and it's over.
Here is your winner, and still Z-Force champion, Superbad, Kip Sabian!
Flash Morgan Webster, for the second time in his career, came within a split second of becoming the Z-Force champion. But it is Superbad who still reigns supreme in the Z-Force division here in IPW.